just gonna wait a couple seconds. It's really early in the morning. I've been going live early because I work on the weekends, so. Dude, Robbie was so fucking scared. Hi. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Because I don't have my mic on. I'm looking for a stack of magazines to prop your phone up on. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to find my mic. Like, my bedroom is a mess. There's like shit everywhere because I haven't had time to like do anything, you know? Um, I have a. Here they are. Yes, I found them. They're not fucking disappeared. Everything else of mine disappears in this house. Hold on. I got you propped up on my pillow. Hey, I'm gonna put my mic in so it's not like so I don't have to talk really loud because my son is asleep. I don't need to wake him up. Why do you have to play at these horrible hours? I'm sorry. I'm a bartender. So I don't ever get like on the weekends, I don't get off till late and I'm like a night owl. Like my ass will stay awake all night and like I'll go to sleep at like, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll sleep for a couple hours and then when my kid gets up, I'll get up and then when he takes a nap, then I'll take a nap and then I get back up with when he gets up and I'll do it all over again. Like I never get good sleep. Every now and then my husband will let me sleep for like 13 or 14 hours straight. And I usually do. And I usually only wake up because he woke me up. But yeah, did you guys watch Robbie? He was fucking terrified. I know he was. I tried to warn him. I was like, Robbie, I was like, you don't have to do this. And he was like, he was like, I want to. I was like, okay. I was like, no, you don't. You don't fucking want to do shit. But he was real scared, but he'll be all right. Because I told him like he watches my videos, so he's seen them. You know, I know he was scared because he just locked up, but he'll be all right. I work days. I can't do days. If I have a day job, I'll just get fired because I don't like to be up and early. I can't. No, like that's why I always do good at like night jobs or just working like whenever I want. Now, if it's something I really want to do, then sure, I'll get up and fucking go. But for a day job, I've never really. I mean, I'm a licensed cosmetologist too, so there was plenty of times where I had to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and be at the hair salon to like get my shit ready for my clients. But I hated it. Like I hated getting out of bed in the morning. I'd be doing my makeup like in the car on the way. Even though my neighbors make so much noise. Let's see. I should be sleeping right now, but it's not going to happen. So I emailed, my day was pretty good. I emailed Mysterious Universe, which is a podcast that I've been listening to for a long time about this shit. Because they always talk about like conspiracy theories and just weird things that have happened. And did you hear about the sun flares that are apparently. Yeah, I've heard about going to college Yellowstone. I've heard something about that. I meant to go and look up some shit because I always go and like research this shit like all day. And today I haven't had a chance to like do anything, like hardly anything except for like at the bar. Like we had a meeting and I had to do all that stuff for the bar and I was late as fuck. And then I forgot to clean some shit up on Saturday night because I was so fucking exhausted. So I got in trouble by my boss. And then you must watch Impossible Channel. I don't know. What is it on cable? What is the Impossible Channel? Oh, on fucking YouTube. This is how tired I am. I probably do. I'm subscribed to a whole lot of people. Like I'm subscribed to anybody and everybody. Like I've been using this YouTube channel since 2008. Hi Trent. This is the only YouTube I've ever had. Like I've never like you know how some people like make a Facebook and then like they make another one. or whatever. Not I. This is the only YouTube I've ever made. How does your old man think? How does? Oh, what does he think about it? He doesn't care. He thinks it's kind of cool. He thinks it's cool. He knows that I like it, so it doesn't bother him. He thinks it's a cool thing. Like he likes that I like doing it. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like he gets like he's always like go the fuck to sleep. Like you look like a goddamn walking zombie cuz I'm like eyes are fucking wide but they're bloodshot as fuck and I need some rest. Yeah. When you get off you up on message. Okay, I'm letting you know I might have to weed through some messages to find. I have a lot of messages to read. Like I haven't even gone to my Facebook and read any messages. So if any of you guys have messaged me, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I swear I'm not. Like I see the notifications coming. I see them. But I went on to my TDA group, which is not TDA group anymore. Fuck that. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of listening to people ask me the same goddamn question over and over and over and over and over again. Like, go figure this shit out. Like, I can't just be like, here is your silver platter and this is how you do it. Like, no, like everybody already knows how to do it. You know, most people do know how to do it. There's enough people out there that can help other people. I don't know. I've helped. Like, it's not that I don't want to help people. It's that, like, if I actually, like, at first it was fun, you know, to go and help these people. But then when you have done, like, said the same thing, like, it's, hey, Jacqueline, when you've said the same exact thing to the point where you have actually created a note in your phone that has answers that you've had to repeat so many times to where when somebody asks you the questions, all you do is copy and paste and send because you have wrote the answers so many times. That's when you know, like, shit's getting out of hand. Have there been any earthquakes around Yellowstone area? Not that I know of. I haven't heard anything. But then again, I haven't really had a chance to really look at anything. Like, I was on my phone on Saturday and my boss, like, texted me. He was like, get the fuck off your phone. I was like, God damn it. I don't usually smoke in my house, but I have been secretly in my bedroom. I would never go, like, throughout my house and smoke. Even though my house is old as fuck and you could probably take the damn wallpaper off and or the fucking... This house was built in the 50s. I'm in the South and everybody smokes. So you could probably take the goddamn drywall off the wall and roll it up and smoke it. I mean, because this house is so old. So what else is going on? What about this whole who heard about the has anybody heard anything about solar flares? Because I haven't heard anything like yet, but I haven't looked. I'm naturally funny. I get somebody else has told me that before. Like sometimes I'm trying to have a serious conversation with somebody and they're like laughing. I'm like, what the fuck are you laughing at? Like I'm trying to be for real here. Listen to me. But yeah, oh yeah, I never got to finish telling you guys. Okay, so I messaged. Wait, what do you think of the sign in the sky prophecy? With the sky revelations. You know, it's really odd because everybody. 100 were reported on Saturday, but that was on the news. LOL. And they are full of crap these days. Yeah. The news is all about ratings and shit. Virgo with the stars. Yeah. Like every 7,000 years, and it was like on the day Jesus was born, like some woman was standing in the street, and she was like, yeah, like the story from the Bible, from what I heard. I live in an area of the world like the Bible Belt, so there's a lot of extreme evangelical Christians and what are they called? Pentecostals, and there's literally like a church on every corner. There's probably more churches in this state than there are people. I don't even know. It's a lot. But what I think it is with the whole prophecy thing, I just, I was at the Mayan temples on December 21st, 2012, when their calendar ended, when there was a galactic alignment. And everybody thought like the world was going to end, but that's not the case at all. That's not what the Mayans thought. What's up, Money Boy Films? I watched your video. Have you heard anything else about that? That whole your whole like fucking bondsman getting a hold of your shit and stuff? Anything negative happen? Or any like reversals or anything? Like, I mean, how did that work? Like, what did you do? You got your bondsman to use your TDA account, right? Am I right? I always get onto something and then I like totally stop talking what I was talking about. I'm waiting for a response, but he's probably typing. So, what was I saying? Fuck. Oh, about the whole the star system shit. Okay, well, I was in Mexico, in Palenque, Mexico. I was in the jungle for 3 weeks with 38,000 people. Well, approximately. There was probably in the jungle where I was at, there might have been like, I don't know, like 12,000 people. I was at the World Rainbow Gathering. If you don't know what a rainbow gathering is, then I would suggest watching the Rainbow Gathering documentary that's on YouTube. It's really good and it explains the gathering to a T. And well, me and my husband me and my boyfriend, we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. We've been together for like 10 years. We broke up for a year, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to Mexico. I sold all my shit, rented my house, went to Mexico. When I bailed out, I had the telecheck to search up search up any new transactions, and that's what popped up. Oh, okay. So when you bonded out, did you give your routing number and your social as the account number to the bondsman? Is that how you did that? I'm trying to figure this out. So, yeah, I sold all my shit and I went to Mexico. They never coming back. They never coming back again, not even answering calls and stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I changed the name. I changed the name to the TDA account thing because it was like mayhem. It was like a fucking circus in there. So I changed it. Christy A, what did I change the name to the group to? Because I forgot. I changed it. Like, I was like, fuck this, I'm changing it. Just to try to weed out all the fucking assholes. But, so what I did was I sold all my shit and my husband went back to Maryland and knew that I didn't want to be in the United States on December 21st, 2012. So I always said that I would never be here. And like a week before I went, I found this like this weird Mayan thing like for $1 at a fucking garage sale. It was weird. And it was just a sign. It was just like, you just need to go. So I ended up getting my passport and all my shit together and I left and went to Mexico and I ended up traveling alone. I met a crazy guy too on the way that had like, I don't know, he tried to kill me and shit with a gun. That's another fucking story. So I went to the Rainbow Gathering, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's a galactic alignment. The end of the world's gonna happen. The fucking poles are gonna shift. We're all gonna fucking die. All that shit." You guys remember that shit? Y'all remember December 21st, 2012? Yes, put like a thumbs up or something in the fucking comments. So that's not like with the whole Virgo thing that's coming up on September 23rd. That's a prophecy that's like already been told by so many people, like some people before this, because it happens like every so often. So, what the Mayans knew for some reason, I guess because they didn't have TVs and fucking cell phones and the internet and everything that they wanted at the touch of a button like we do. So the Mayans just looked at the stars all the time and they figured out that every 36,000 years the planets or these specific sign stars in the sky would align, which were actually planets. So it was the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Every 36,000 years, our planets will perfectly align like that. And I have a friend that lives in Guatemala who I met in Natchez, Mississippi, and his mother is a world famous anthropologist. Her name is Mary Lou Ridinger, and she rediscovered the jade source in Guatemala because the Mayans bury their emperors in jade, and because jade is forever, it's like hard to destroy. It just lasts forever. So it's like never ending life or something for them. I don't know. So I learned a lot about like the Mayans and what the indigenous people and stuff were believing in and stuff back then, which was it was a really cool trip. I liked it. I backpacked through. I walked across the Mexican Guatemalan border with my own 2 feet. It was some scary shit. In Nicaragua, Managua. I got really fucked up one night in Nicaragua, and I got into a fight with that crazy guy that tried to kill me. And like the hotel guy like locked me in a fucking room. And I'm in Managua, Nicaragua, like in this shitty fucking roach hotel, like probably like I mean worse, like it was like some fucking concrete like walls and like a fucking mattress on the floor and like a water hose and the wall was a fucking like shower. And the next day I got up, I had like less than $20 to my name, and I went to the city and like some guy helped me out with a hostel that was like $3 a night. Hey Willow, search up my name, Belton and the King Sunny Allah. What? Hold on, that's a lot. Sunny Allah Burr. Okay. What did you see the writings on the wall? What are you talking about, Trent? I gotta go all the way back. Yes, I heard something about the Mayans thinking that the Earth was flat too, or a circle. Yeah. Now, conspiracy theorists think the Earth is flat. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't really looked into flat Earth as much as I've looked in. My air conditioner just came on, so if it sounded crazy, sorry. I haven't really looked as much into flat Earth as I have hollow Earth. Um, Hollow Earth is like, I don't know. I just after listening to Phil Snyder's story, it made me believe more in Hollow Earth. If anybody is familiar with Phil Snyder and the guy that got blown up by some alien greys, who was a geologist for the government, and he was building underground, um, like underground military bases. He was a geologist that would help build underground bases. Seriously, dude, shaking my head. What you talking about, Christy A? Who do I need to fuck with? What do you do in your free time? What do I do in my free time? Sleep. Fuck. I sleep. Now, like, if I was really fucking free, I would be traveling all over the fucking place. Not you, Brian. I started looking into more about Hollow Earth today. Yeah, there was a guy that actually had like a voyage planned. Like he had like a fucking ship and all kinds of shit. Like, um, he um he like got all this money donated to him by all these different people that were like really into the Hollow Earth deal, and they planned to go to Hollow Earth. He had a ship that was like a design to go through like frozen waters and stuff, and he mysteriously is dead now. You could still probably look up the old archives for his page on the internet because he had a web page. I don't know if it's still there or not, but it was years ago when I found that out, and he died. Because I found out about it, he was still alive, and then he died. Because I wanted to go. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go. Like he had all kinds of shit, like where you could sign up and like pay money and you know to support the trip and everything and go. I always ask people who smoke about their age. Sorry if you don't like cigarettes. At least you're not smoking them right. Flat Earth, Hollow Earth, Flat Universe, all tied together. Yeah, see, a lot of people that are into Flat Earth think the Earth is hollow too. Toy 8 talking about Red Elk. You heard him on 2. 2K, I'm right. I have no idea what you're talking about, Grizzy. The Earth is 100% flat.